again. I'm not at all prepared. I'm hurrying up to try and pull up the tweet that evidently is in question, even though I know I explained this once already in a video, but you know, it's cool. Whatever. And even though it's my tweet, it doesn't mean it's easy to find. It was around the 16th or 17th of May. I'm not looking at the chat. I'll be saying hi to people in a moment. Okay, there's a video. Where are my tweets? Holy shit, I never realized how much I fucking tweet. Oh, now I'm all the way back to the 11th. You know, I'll just read it off of the thumbnail there. Let me say hi first. Maybe I can read it off of PJ's thumbnail. What's up, everyone? Who we got here? Hey, little mousy girl, Sue Elliott, Leah, Heather, Pamela. That's a new name. What's up? Autistic Shill. I saw your message in a group chat, and we can try that. I didn't have time to. I didn't even have 30 seconds. Like, my hair and makeup's not even done. Like, I have no time. I'm not really much of a morning person. Hey, Tiffany, April, Robin, Megan. I don't know if I said Megan. Annette, Maki Media, what's up? Mermaid by the Ocean. Okay, let me go back to trying to find this tweet because this tweet evidently is an issue. Okay, it's got to be on this one. Okay, so here it is. All right, I found it. Now, apparently this tweet here is everything that PJ is hanging her opinion on, even though there's like, I don't know. Well, actually, I can know in just a moment. Which one is it? It's Erin K. Costello. Okay. Even though there is, it's not showing me how many tweets I have. There's a shitload of tweets that, you can draw a conclusion from. But anyway, so this was, now mind you, when I posted this was in the middle of a conversation with someone. You're given only so many character limits, okay? But although Twitter's not as bad as it used to be there. And I just gotten done with a stream. I was referring to something I said on a stream. When I said it, people keep asking me, or people kept at the time asking me, why hasn't Nat been arrested? Why hasn't she been arrested? Isn't she supposed to be arrested? I don't have the answer. I don't know. I'm right there with everyone else. I thought that she was supposed to be. I've been told several times since mine and Break and Stream there that any day now, but that they never know. I'm skeptical too. So since the skepticism is there, I don't know. Could there be another reason? So that I drew from a conversation I had last summer. I think it was last August. I had this conversation with someone who went to the retired attorney, and we were talking about, I was talking about some of the shit going on here, and I mentioned the pictures, the images, and I'm like, just out of curiosity, how much trouble could someone get in for that? Like, could this person even be made to, held accountable? Would she even be punished? Like, what's the deal here? So, and he's like, well, what exactly are the images? What do they depict? He, as a lawyer, he's got to break it down. So when I explained them to him, and he said, well, under the law, it may not be considered what you think it is. It may fall into any one of these other categories. And yes, one of the categories he said was satire. Like anyone else here in a conversation, you kind of take away from it what you're already familiar with. That's what you remember most, what stands out to you. So, and all I was doing was in my stream, I was saying, I don't know, it's a theory. I don't know how much water it holds, but here's a possibility. And I just explained to my stream exactly what I explained to you. That's it. Not my opinion, I'm not forming an opinion here. My opinion is whatever the law is, because that's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about what's right or wrong ethically or morally speaking. We're talking about the legality of the issue. You can disagree with it all you want. Hell, I disagree with a lot of laws, but it doesn't change the fact that it's the law. That's all I'm talking about. So just because let me get this straight. He could be right. I don't know. But if he were to be right, does that make it my fault somehow? No, it's the law. And that's what he's speaking to, is his knowledge of the law. So now, mind you, now you know the full context. I was responding to someone here. Now, here's what people evidently don't realize. In the beginning there, that's 2 sentences. That's what the period signifies. It wasn't actually CP, period. And now, mind you, I'm only speaking to the images I received. I don't know what anyone else has in their inbox. I've never known. I've never even asked. I'm not speaking to that. That's their shit. That's their business. I'm only speaking to mine, because the images I saw that I received, I explained it then. Remember doing those collages in grade school where you cut out pieces of magazine, like someone's head, and put it here, or like a letter and put it, that's what it looked like. It's exactly what this looked like. Someone cut out a piece of paper, whatever, of my daughter's head and put it on someone's just new body. That's it. I mean, it wasn't doing anything. It's just, that's it. It's gross. Don't get me wrong. And it's disturbing. And I don't fucking like it. Of course not. But I don't know if it's actually illegal under the law. I'm not a lawyer. That's all I was saying. And after hearing what the lawyer told me, it's a possibility. I don't know. Whatever. She's not being arrested anyway. So what the fuck does it matter? But brings another point. Why isn't she being arrested? I want to know. I'm right there along with everyone else. I want to know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, my point is, back to the tweet. Oh, am I not sharing the screen? Oh, no, I am. Okay. It wasn't actually CB, period. What was sent to many of us was ridiculously poorly shopped images. And what I meant by that was it was sent to everyone on Twitter. There's a lot of shit sent on Twitter. And that's what was on Twitter, was ridiculous fucking images. That wasn't even shit with my kids. There was just ridiculous images. Like in my case, right there signifies I'm talking about my case. I was sent images with my daughter's head photoshopped onto an adult female's body, but it looked like someone stuck a sticker on it. Still upsetting though, because I wanted to sit there and just tell people, listen, maybe, I don't know, I'm looking for answers too. Could this be why? I want to know the answer. I want to know if this is why she wasn't arrested. I want to know. I don't know. I'm not supporting this theory. I don't want it to be true. And I find it really disturbing that so many people, it's like their existence here, their place in this whole debate is contingent on whether or not CP exists. That's gross. That's fucking gross. And people want to argue with me, and I'm not even arguing. My opinion is where the law is. I'm not arguing. But people want to argue with me about whether or not these images exist in my kids. That's fucking gross. Like they're contingent on this shit being out there of my kids. What the fuck is that about? Anyway, moving on. I'm done with this now. I fucking explained this like I don't know how many times. I'm done. You can disagree with the law. You can disagree with me. I don't care. But I'm not supporting anything. I'm not supporting anyone. I'm just telling people, I'm sharing what I was told, is because I know people want answers. I do too. I don't know. This could be an answer because I heard it from someone who might know something about this. Anyway. That's it. That's all there is. So PJ wants to hold her position against me on this tweet. Now, here's the thing. I understand if you don't know me and you read that, you're going to be confused maybe. Fine, I get that. But considering that we're talking about such a serious topic, I would think that someone will invest a little bit of time in getting to know a more clear, concise answer. Just look to any of my tweets before and after this, any of them, and you get your answer. That's the amount of investigation it takes to know exactly where I stand in this. That's it. But some people who even know me apparently don't want to do that because their interests lie elsewhere. Now, one last thing before I wrap this shit up. And I'm not going to be sharing this, so I'm going to take the screen thing off for this because it's a DM. Now, here's where I think this all fucking started. May 16th in Unirock server. Because see, I posted a screenshot too of the Unirock server. And someone who I thought was a friend was in there talking shit. And this is the first mention I can find of this narrative is from her in Unirock. In fact, Unirock didn't even know about it. She told him. So what she told him, and again, these screenshots are up on my Twitter. She told him, oh, now apparently I have to go address Aaron downplaying CP or some shit like that. And so she then talked a lot of shit about me in the server. It's fine. But then she messaged me. She direct messaged me. I'm not going to show them, but I'm just going to read one. I got it. 6:32. I should have come to you privately and expressed my concerns. I'm sorry. I left Uni server. 1 second. I'm being asked something. Okay. We almost killed the dog twice. So yeah. So the person who started this realized her mistake privately, but not publicly. That's cool. I wanted to point that out. That's it. That's the basic lesson in reading comprehension. See, punctuation matters. 2 separate sentences. And then I went on to discuss in my case, meaning my case, I'm only speaking to my case. I can only speak to my case. I know nothing of anyone else's case. No, that's why I'm not talking about it. So I get that tweet can come off as confusing. Sure. I absolutely own that. And I can't put a tweet out seems to save my life without some sort of typo or error, but you know, it is what it is. Twitter really needs an edit button. But anyway, and I could take it down, but then I'm just going to be called dishonest and everything else. So I don't want to do that. So I ask, before you pin this kind of label on someone, whether you know the person or not, just do a little bit of investigation. Just look into it. See if there's anything else that supports your theory or your thought. And if it doesn't, then maybe it's not fucking true, no matter how hard you try to push it and make it true, because it's not. And, and really, I would think PJ would know better, being, unless she thinks I'm some horrible fucking shit mother who could possibly support this kind of stuff and just cares nothing about kids. And God knows what I did to my own kids, because I can't think of any other conclusion to take from this but that. But I guess now at least I know. And also, I want to point one more thing out for those who think that PJ is trustworthy and all that shit. I mean, I've had my own experiences, but I still didn't make a conclusion until after this. But if you all remember, she came on my stream. I think it was, when did I message her? I think it was the 17th. The 16th. She came on the 16th in the evening. And she and I had a discussion about whether or not Nat should be allowed in live chat. She was giving me shit, and rightfully so, because she helped me realize some things, and and I think I finally then ended up making the right decision. And here comes the right decision. The next day, I sent her a screenshot of the email, and what I wrote to her was, "Hey, listen, I need to send you a screenshot of this email I just sent to Nat. I should have realized, but okay." But I wanted to thank you for last night and show you that our conversation did resonate with me and had an effect. I should have realized this beforehand, but I'm thankful for you helping me realize this now. And I explained why I redacted some parts of it. I do ask that you not share these actual screenshots, but I have no problem if you discuss them publicly. Thank you again for taking the time to talk about this last night. And I sent her screenshots of me just telling Nat through email that, listen, I'm not going to welcome you into live chat anymore. You surely have to understand why this is. And, so she knew this. She knew it. Wait a minute. What the hell? There's thunder in the background. I don't know what you're talking about. So she knows. I'm guessing she didn't say anything to anyone, because the next day, or she sent me a tweet that day. she really scares me, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day she sends me, she posted something in her tweets knowing I don't follow her. So she was sure to screenshot it and then send it to me and say, you don't follow me. So here. She says, I'm disappointed and won't be participating in your chat anymore. What do you mean? You came out and talked to me. You won. You won that. But it's still not good enough. Huh? What are you really doing then? You know? But I'm willing to bet that she didn't bother telling anyone that about this exchange either. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Tina. All right, so I'm right. I'm done. I'm over this. I'm gonna play something. Yeah, I get damn to do, damn to do, and I'm not fucking around with this anymore. I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm here for other reasons. Why am I getting sucked into this? You know, it's my own damn fault, and I'm addressing that for sure. It's just, it's kind of disgusting how badly they want this to be true. How badly they want us to be supporters of this. How badly they want half of our community, if you call it a community, to be involved in this. I mean, if all things that you kind of want to just drum up for entertainment or whatever, this is a fucked up thing to drum up. You know, I mean, why? I don't get it. I really don't. And I don't know where my chapstick is, damn it. Oh, holy shit. Oh my God. This is a miracle. I actually have one in my purse. Huh? All right. I'm going to go find a video. And yeah, I don't even have a video pulled out. Sorry. I'm really not prepared. No, why isn't it going over? All right. So my file manager doesn't want to work. I swear to God, I know I have my iMac. It's really good computer most of the time, but Jesus Christ, why is it so fucking slow? You know, I mean, I got rid of a bunch of shit on here thinking that would help. I compressed it. I did all that shit, you know, like the Windows version or the iMac version of ScanDisk or whatever. But it just doesn't want to fucking do anything. Maybe. Here we go. Yeah. So talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Which one's going to come up first? There was a different video I wanted to go over, but I didn't think it'd be the right time. Because it's not a video of Katie Joy, but I think I'm not ready to address it or to go down that road yet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really close to her, but still, it's just, you know, someone you know who's no longer here. It kind of affects you. And she's up on panel for a part of it. But someday soon, though, then it'll be a good experience. Just I'm not there yet. Hopefully, I'll get there a lot sooner than my file manager or my Google Drive. Why did it come? I don't want email. Was that a sneeze? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like fucking plywood dropping down on the floor or something. Holy shit. All right, check and chat while that loads. I'm in my drive now, so it'll be any moment. Do you have your text messages go through your computer? Every picture or video? Oh, yeah. Every picture or video sent there is saved, and that makes it. Only it only goes through when I airdrop, because I have an iPhone, and iPad, and iPad. So I don't. I think you can. I think you can airdrop, cross platforms or whatever. But I'm just pointing that out. But that's the only time shit shared. I do have some things that go automatically to the iCloud, but that's full, so that's not collecting any more shit. I don't know. Yeah, and see, there's a lot of stuff I don't understand still, really realizing. I haven't committed myself because I'm not going to get another iMac because I want to start streaming. I think what I'm going to do, though, is just get a TV in here and just stream that way. But I wanted a Windows so I could stream. Even though I hate Windows, I probably could take the Windows off and put Linux on it. Right, not probably, I know I would. Rather, I know my son would. I wouldn't do it. All right, so what do I got in here? Come on. Fuck you been. Oh, okay, I got some ones in here. So, like, this is a databasing day is what I call it. And there's certain videos or whatever I have saved elsewhere, and I just kind of want to put everything on the channel here into a playlist, just each show them and commenting on them as go, whatever. These are like a walk down memory lane or whatever you want to call it. They're all flashback files, really. See, how long is that one? We can do my story, my save it by where she gives that bogus apology. All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. My story, my statement, my mistakes. For those who, the hell? Oh, it's already playing. Okay, so for those who don't have context here, let me provide it real quick. This was, I don't know, was it December, I think, 2020 or whatever. She right around there, she had just been on Unirec's live stream, something about taking yourself out prevention stream. She had gone on and it was Unirock and someone named, I think, Charlie Gold tried just bringing shit down to her. And Charlie especially explained it to her in the most polite, kindest, caring way. And Katie just pretty much was like, no, that's not true. I won't believe that. Fuck off. Just explaining, listen, people have valid criticisms, just acknowledge that's it. And she's like, no, I don't have to. And this is her, I guess, from what I take from it, I'm thinking that Unirock kind of got to her a little bit and told her she needs to give an apology or whatever for shit, if for no other reason, for a PR stunt, whatever. And this is her version of saying, okay, sure, I'll give you what you want, and then I'll give you a big fuck you. Like this is her way of, sure, this is what's going to happen when you tell me I have to do something. I'll do it, but I'm going to do it so horribly. That's my take on it. I could be wrong. What am I looking for? There we go. All right. Oh, I need to put headphones in. Do I have any? I don't know if I have any shit. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I swear to God, I hate these. And like I have Bluetooth headphones, but I don't know why. I want my AirPods and I lost it. I can't find my AirPod. I only had one left, but I can't find it. They lasted though a few years. Well, one of them lasted a few years. The other one lasted about 2 weeks. Then I flushed it down the toilet by accident. All right, going to check the chat real quick, then I'm going to press play. Exactly. La Perina, Jolly Bridge Burner. Are you really Jolly Bridge Burner, or is this someone pretending to be Jolly Bridge Burner? Because I don't like having like mock accounts like that in my chat. Causes a lot of trouble. So I hope you're really Jolly Bridge Burner. Truth will always out itself, and no amount of crying and sad fishing and fake apologizing changes that. Exactly. And you know, sometimes you're just going to have to take some lumps no matter what. And the lumps you take just from admitting or acknowledging and discussing the truth is very rarely more than the lumps you're going to take from being outed as a liar. So oh, hi Jill. Oh, you people here may know Jill. They used to go by the name Jack, and then before that they were JCK17. So if you see any screenshots of their comments, that this is who it is. But sure, if you want to hang out here and chat for a little bit, I'll let you. I'll let the cats play with the mouse. All right, I'm playing. Oh yeah, I'm speeding this up too. I can't listen to her that slow. Oh, what it? Damn it!
Any good videos about me lately?
Oh, okay,
I'm sure you have. And
I gotta give her credit. That first comment there about seeing any good videos about me lately, I'm sure you have. That reminded me of Pee Wee Herman on video movie or no, MTV Movie Awards, I think it was, right after he had gotten busted pleasuring himself in a theater. When he walked down on stage, he's like, "Hear any good jokes about me lately?" That's exactly what she reminded me of. So I give her credit for kind of facing that at least head on.
hey guys, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. Have you seen any good videos about me lately? I'm sure you have. And I'm sure it's because of a lawsuit with Tati Westbrook. But I am coming here today to share some things that I have not shared publicly, or if I have shared them, they have been privated videos, or it's been on Instagram or on Twitter. And I just feel like I need to set the record straight. I need to explain a few things. And I also need to say I'm sorry to a few people. With that being said, I have prepared a statement and I will be reading from a script. And I understand that's weird for a lot of you if you are my.
All right, that's good to know. Yeah, because I believe it was your account and somebody else's. Maybe it was Lee Veltman or something. But it was you and someone else that you associate with. One night I had a couple of trolls come in using mock names of you guys, but it wasn't you. In fact, I found out who one of them was by kind of happenstance. But no, I'm not going to share that. I'm not going to add to this bullshit. But yeah. So I'm just saying it. Like I seen that happen, and we blocked them when it happened. And if I get it, I get parody and everything, but when people come into the chats like this, mocking or using like pseudonym or assuming somebody else's account name, it's not parody. It's not. When you do that here, you're doing it to cause trouble, and you can cause it somewhere else. That's how I feel about it.
Subscribers, I'm kind of an off the cuff kind of person, but this was something that was really important to me. And I wanted to make sure that I did this in the right way and that I was thoughtful in my approach. So please don't get upset that I'm using a script. All right. I want to start this off by saying I'm sorry. The past several months, 18 to be exact, have been incredibly amazing and challenging at the same time. My channel grew very fast, and I really have had to learn very fast. During that time, because I'm not tenured on YouTube, I haven't always known the etiquette or proper ways to interact with other creators. I've made mistakes. I've made errors in understanding etiquette with the copyright system. And in my response to other creators, and by not stopping to listen to concerns and brushing them off, I've also made mistakes.
I want to just point something out here. Like there's this, and then there's her reading the statement agreed upon between Tati Westbrook's side and her side of the lawsuit regarding settlement. These are the only two times I have ever seen her reading, like noticeably reading from a script. And it's almost like she's purposely showing that she's reading from a script so that it gives the impression that these aren't really her words that she stands behind. And you can almost feel like the words like cutting the inside of her mouth as they come out, because she doesn't want them to come out so badly. You know, you can almost feel that. It's fucking comical.
Before we get into the plans for me doing things differently and for my apologies, I want to give those of you who are new to me some background on who I am and what I've been going through during this time on YouTube. For 18 months, a group of people have targeted me. This group, led by a creator, have weaponized creators against me by spreading false allegations, made up screenshots, and have maliciously promised to burn my channel to the ground.
For a little bit of context here, I think what a lot of people were expecting was just a maybe not an overly genuine apology, but at least, you know, a piss poor attempt at one. We got none of that. She started off, like, I remember watching this video, I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm like, there it is. Fucking there it is. All right. Mocking account kind of vague. Can we say? Of course we can stay. It's our channel, Mocking Media. Oh, oops. I hit the wrong play. I hit the stream play, not the video play.
This group have accused me of crimes, alcoholism, addiction. I have been sent threats on my life. I have had my address shared on Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube. While some in the group have joked that she thinks she's safe. They have doxed my neighbors and posted images of them and their grandchildren online. They have falsely accused me of using the N-word, which I never have, hacking, and created fake screenshots that suggested I was happy a child passed away. They have posted photos of my home on Twitter.
So you can see the noticeable edits there. Oh, just vaguely curious, like, or not vaguely, but minimally curious. I wonder if it was just to edit out like drawn out silences or, I don't know, Freudian slips.
This group has called the police on me, contacted my husband's employer, called the hospital when my son was admitted for emergency brain surgery in June, contacted my neighbors, created a subreddit, and have created dozens of channels on YouTube to spread false allegations against me, which makes it seem like there are a lot of creators against me, when in truth, the bulk of these small channels have all been conspiring against me for 18 months. One account, I'm effin' Rakin, it's IMFCKNRAKIN with an apostrophe, on Twitter and YouTube has published police reports, accused me of being a person that does things to children, you know what I mean? Child neglect, child abuse, witchcraft, animal sacrifice, and has bragged about speaking to my neighbors. The same account, among others, have bragged they will not stop at all until I'm off YouTube or until I'm ruined. Another account, Little Red Y'all.
First, real quick, if you're watching me do my makeup, do not copy me. I know nothing of what I'm doing. Blending is my best friend. So like the neighbor thing, I've seen the screenshots of that. And if no one's seen the screenshots, it's up on, they're up on Imager, or I call it Imager. I don't really know the name of the website. And from the looks of the screenshots, it looks like the neighbor reached out to whoever it is that they're talking to. And I have no idea if it's Rakin. I really don't. I can see why someone would think it was, though, but I've never even asked her about that. But and the neighbor, from the looks of it, was reaching out because the neighbors saw how they were being discussed by Katie on her channel. And they're like, holy shit, all these people, strangers on the internet think that we're homophobic, think that we're this, think that we're that. And they wanted to just reach out to someone to clear that up.
Has posted my address, has bragged about contacting my husband's employer, and most recently she published a redacted police report of an essay investigation where I was actually the victim. And then she outed me as the victim, and in the live stream, they decided whether or not I was being truthful about aspects of what I had said online. It also streams my live streams while I'm live, and that's a violation of TOS on YouTube. Often when this happens, my YouTube channel will be flooded with people that are coming directly from her channel to interrupt my streams. Another account, Tina, I'll cut you, who moderates a Facebook group that has hundreds of members where they spread misinformation about me, shared a photo of my home in a message with a message that said she thinks she's safe. Finally, an account, WOACBS commentary, has been stalking me for 18 months. This account popped up in May of 2019 and has been spamming and harassing me. This account has spread misleading videos about me while accusing me of crimes.
Annie.
They have directed hundreds of people to go after me, harass, and bombard my live chats with spam. My attorney and I have unsuccessfully tried.
See, Annie, from what I can tell, was really the first established account to try to hold Katie accountable, to point out her inconsistencies, her bullshit, her lies, her hypocrisy, whatever you want to call it. So, and apparently Katie really did try to get like the fucking account taken down.
To contact several of these accounts to serve them with a cease and desist. And in one case, I was forced to take out a restraining order, which was at the time granted. To be clear, since that RO from last June, this attack against me has only increased as they have found more and more creators to go against me. To be clear, I have never been convicted of any crimes, and other than a DUI in 2003, which I've always been honest about. These same accounts that have been going after me for 18 months are now being touted as sources for Tati Westbrook's attorneys. In fact, Mr. Michael Saltz, Esquire, is following these troll accounts on Twitter and has been actively engaging with these accounts and retweeting the troll allegations against me.
This is way more interesting than the video, the chat here. You guys are talking about hummingbirds? I want to read some of this. How did you lure? Yeah, how do you lure hummingbirds? Okay, that's where I left off. Where is it? Okay, he just put out one feeder and then basically stared at it, and he called me so sad. No little hummingbird showed. It was cute. Hummingbirds can be vicious. One used to live in my parents' backyard and chased anyone. If you want to lure the hummingbirds, find out when they start migrating into your area. They have websites to track them and put the feeders out around the time they are spotted. That's how I got mine to start coming, and they love the red and yellow feeders. Thank you, little mousy girl. These are some good tips. If they stop moving, they die. Oh my God. I saw there's one video on YouTube. It's probably, most people have seen it. It's one of the viral ones where this guy found a baby hummingbird and he raised it. And it was so weird to see, like he was holding it in one part of the video, it was sleeping. So it was still. But then he's talking about like every 2 hours or something like that, he had to feed it like sugar water around the fucking clock every 2 hours. But just to see it laying so small and still in his hand, long fucking, so weird. I never seen one still. I never seen one without the wings moving, really, I don't think. They dive on my head, but I love them. What the hell? It's so cool. I want to attract crows, but I think my neighbors are going to bitch. So I'm thinking there's a little park area down at the end of the road. I'm thinking maybe there I could try and attract them. Okay, I'm going back to the video. I'm sorry. I got invested in hummingbirds.
This is all while Mr. Saltz is accusing me of running and directing trolls. He is tweeting and retweeting the directed attacks against me by these trolls. To be clear, I have no troll army. I've never and will never employ trolls to attack or damage another's reputation or gather personal information that is not mine to have. These trolls are now coming up to Westbrook's attorney and other creators that are covering the story, which seeks to muddy the waters and distract from the facts of this case. I'm asking everyone who cares about creator safety to not engage with these people. These trolls have been known to turn on creators and they do not get what they want. In the last 18 months, these trolls have weaponized creators against me. I have tried unsuccessfully to speak to many of these creators to explain that the information that they have about me is false. and they are being used.
It's true. Like I hear EKC has like the biggest weapon too.
By a group online to target me. While some have figured this out, others have not and continue to believe the lies. Most notably, Creepshow Art has been actively communicating with some of these accounts. One in particular is a known doxer. I know she is not supportive of this behavior, and I don't know why she would engage with these people.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's some funny shit now. I gotta hear that again. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
This out. Others have not and continue to believe the lies. Most notably, Creepshow Art has been actively communicating with some of these accounts. One in particular is a known doxer. I know she is not supportive of this behavior, and I don't know why she would engage with these people. My hope is by hearing this that she would consider severing ties with these people. If you would like more information about these claims, I would encourage you to go to Unirock's channel. He has dozens of videos about the targeted harassment against me.
That was some funny shit, wasn't it? That was fucking funny. I'll gladly play a video on hummingbirds. Well, but we're almost done with this. We're like halfway through. But then, yeah, sure.
Outlining all of the players and explaining the fraud and deception this group perpetuates on YouTube. Given all of this background, I would like to now address the community. Because of the immense harassment and trolling, it has been hard for me to see the real criticism from the harassment. I have for sure made mistakes by blocking subscribers and accusing them of trolling, misunderstood the intentions of commentary channels and their criticism of me while under duress because of the relentless targeting of this group. I have absolutely gotten frustrated at creators when I've seen them become weaponized against me by this group, including Emily Baker, Creepshow Art, Nick Snyder, Dustin Daly, Angelica Oles, Keemstar, Tipster, Augie, to name a few. To these creators.
Wow. So let me get this straight. These trolls are so fucking powerful that they weaponized all of those big channels. Like, and she thinks I'm one of these trolls. So she thinks I'm that fucking powerful. That's kind of a compliment.
I'm sorry if I said things while under attack that may have been upsetting to you. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. I truly apologize for what I have said or done in response to your criticisms because of these trolls. I'm only asking you all today to please reconsider using these trolls as sources. Our community on YouTube is vibrant, enthusiastic, and deserving of doing things the proper way. Our community deserves to feel safe and not to be manipulated by trolls that seek to harm others. Once we dissolve the harassment and troll attacks, we can get back to a place of having constructive conversations on our platforms. I have no plans to sue any of you, and I hope we can all move forward in a positive direction. Now, there's a few creators I want to just call out or apologize to personally, and I'm going to start with Angelica Oles. I'm sorry that you were upset about the copyright strike that went down back in May of 2019. I apologize that I walked away instead of working with you on it. I was new to YouTube, I didn't know you, and I was afraid that you were lying to me. I should have worked it out with you. You are correct. I have learned from this mistake, and I can assure you this is not something I have continued. Nick Snyder, Viewer's Voice. I'm sorry that a day in May of 2019, I called you a meth head. Your sobriety is delicate, and you have bravely shared your struggles with your audience. I never should have made that comment. I apologized to you on that same day, and you said that you accepted my apology. I have not repeated that comment since, and I truly...
So why the fuck are we even here talking about it? That's what she's saying. I apologized to you way back then, so like, why am I still talking about this? That's how you apologize. Yep.
Wish you the best on your health and well-being. Creepshow Art. This one's going to be a little bit longer. I'm sorry if you believe I stalked you. I did send you 2 emails, but I did not incessantly tweet at you. There were at least 2 accounts at that time that were impersonating me on Twitter, having the same photo and their handles looking almost identical to mine. I've tried to unsuccessfully communicate with you on this issue. Thus far, you have not responded. There are other creators that can vouch for me about these fake accounts. I'm sorry for calling you out last night on live on Unirock's channel, and I'm sorry for blocking you. I didn't say I was going to sue you for calling me a goober, just so you know. You are entitled to not like me. You are entitled to criticize me. However, I hope you reconsider using the trolls that stalk me as a source for your criticism. Also, it's pretty hard for me to listen to your criticism.
I love that apology. I'm so sorry for everything I did that you made me do, and now I'm going to tell you where you went wrong. That's how I'm sorry.
Of me when you call me names. If you have real criticism, it would be easier for me to understand without the name calling. Name calling turns me off and makes me stop listening. It's also hard to listen to your criticism when the information you're putting out is coming from some of these trolls and 100% false. I've seen you interact with this specific group on Twitter.
This is the thing. I mean, this is the loophole she thus presents, and she does it. It's done purposely because she's saying that not just that if you get the information from trolls, I will deem it, null and void, but that if it's the same information that trolls, perpetuate or state, then I will also deem that null and void. Like, if you can get it from an acceptable source, but if what they say is the same as what an unacceptable source says, then it's wrong. It's not. It's moot point.
Twitter that has spread misinformation about me, that has doxed, threatened, and harassed me, and gone real life with me, something I know you claim to be against. I know you are against this behavior, so please know that some of these people are not being truthful with you. I would encourage you, if you have time, to actually get to know me by watching my video conversation. That's right. But I think it would clear up some confusion. You seem angry with me, but you won't talk to me. But you keep making videos about me, and it seems counterproductive. I want to work toward a solution rather than this continued back and forth of who is mad at who. I'm not going to sue you. Please consider the criticism I'm giving to you and reconsider your involvement with these trolls for the sake of our whole community. And please be honest with your audience.
Yeah, this is a video about how horribly I take criticism. So let me now, advise you on how to take criticism while I avoid and ignore your criticism
about your involvement with these trolls. Augie and Tipster, I am sorry about that confusing night in July, and I know you were just trying to clear things up, and I apologize. Now, my final is to Emily Baker, who has been covering this legal case against me. And I feel like this one might be one of the more important ones because I feel like a lot of you are getting information from her about the case against me. And I need to clarify some of the things that she said that have been, I believe, misleading. Emily, while I understand you have interest in this case, I just want to state that I have not responded to the allegations. At this point, there is literally no evidence that has been provided to suggest that I've done any trolling or stalked anyone. I'm sorry for calling you out last night, but I do have valid criticism for how you are reporting this case, which is I believe you are seemingly coming off biased by having an open dialogue with one side while refusing to know anything from the other side. Under the law, I am innocent until proven guilty. Please realize that as your channel grows, your commentary is impacting people's belief of my guilt without evidence. Clips taken out of context on YouTube do not tell the whole story. I deny all of the allegations in the lawsuit. And then particularly, I want to call you out on one thing. I found your comment that I have an inept attorney to be very misleading. To date, you have not spoken to engaged with anyone on this side, nor know anything that has happened behind the scenes between the lawyers. If you did, you would know that my attorney is doing everything in his power to not only defend me, but to work with the other attorneys. To date, my attorney has not used the public or social media to sway the public opinion of anyone, nor has he defamed the Westbrooks, and he prefers that this be handled offline, which is what ethical attorneys should do. I do hope you understand that Mr. Saltz, Tati's lawyer, has violated multiple rules under the Washington State Professional Conduct rules. I believe he is using social media to try this case without evidence and to sway public opinion against me. We now, due to his behavior and involvement with trolls, have grounds to not only file.
The remote doesn't work. When I turn the lights on, it doesn't work. I've had this desk like since April, the beginning of April. Why doesn't this work? Is there a way to manually turn shit on? Oh, because the receiver's back there. Okay, all right, I got it.
Grievances against him in the state of Washington and California, but also to file a countersuit against him for defamation, interference with business, and harm to a competitor. Given all of this, to all of you creators, I'm open to listening to your criticism. If you have valid criticism that is not based upon false and defamatory statements by this troll group, please bring it to me. To my subscribers and former subscribers, I'm sorry if I've let you down. I'm sorry if you have felt that I haven't listened to you or acknowledged your concerns. I'm sorry I've accused you of being trolls. As I have asked the creators, I'm also asking you to not engage with these trolls. I am asking that you not use these accounts as sources for information when they have no credibility and are doing exactly to me what they accuse me of doing to others. I know that most of my subscribers and former subscribers would never want to associate with these kind of people, and for your safety, you should stay away from them. If you care about me, instead, please come to me if you have a concern. Bring it to me, email me. I cannot promise that I'll change everything because, simply put, I can't make everyone happy. But if there is something that is truly concerning, valid, and honestly something I can change, I will. I hear you and understand that you want to be heard. I've responded to other creators. I hear that you have frustrations with how I've covered some stories or how I've responded to other creators. I hear your criticism that I am defensive at times and can be rude. I hear you that I should do better, be thoughtful, and take time for myself. Thank you for this feedback. Truly. I know you have questions about the legal case, and I cannot answer these questions at this time. What I can say to date to you is that right now I'm working with an attorney and will be hiring a second attorney today. The allegations you're reading in this complaint are merely allegations, and I deny them all. Freedom of speech matters and must be protected, which means I will continue to fight this case. I also realize this means I must shift my own perspective and be open to hearing criticism and not trying to silence others or dictate how they criticize me. I want to work towards a path of healing and resolution rather than remaining in this cycle. And I hope that for all of us, we can find that path to end this conflict. Finally, I want to let you know that I do plan to continue with this channel. I will continue to upload content. The bigger piece of criticism that I took to heart was to stop reacting to everything. This is my pledge to you. Instead of feeling like I need to defend myself or explain everything, I'm going to stick to my content. I will likely reduce live streaming during this time due to the overwhelming number of people watching me. I will also not be responding to any of the rumors being spread about me. My reaction is the one thing I can control, and I hear you when you say that I need to do better, and I pledge I will work on this. I will also work on doing better at listening to your feedback. With all that being said, if you would like to contact me, please send me an email at withoutacrystalball78@gmail.com. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. I can only move forward and promise I will do my best to do better for everyone. And if you'd like to check out Uni Rock's channel, check out my description below. All right, you guys. Thank you. Bye.
That little shameless plug there at the end. That's funny. Oh my God. Fucking funny. Yes. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me as I insult your intelligence and lie to your face. Well, maybe not to your face, to your camera hole. That was funny. Okay. Oh, yeah. By the way, I realized that PJ had a stream scheduled today. That's why I scheduled mine, because I have no problem with her using, whatever. I mean, obviously, I can't have her. Even if I have a problem with it, then it's my fucking problem. But really, though, I don't have a problem with her using whatever she wants of mine or from my channel or anything I said or done anywhere as content. I don't care. But I do kind of care when you're going to use it to try to tarnish me, and you don't even give me the consideration of a discussion when we've discussed things before. I mean, there's a history there. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you you can't do it or you shouldn't do it. No, but I may have a response, and this was my response. That's all. Oh no, Claire, this was an old video. This was from I think it was December. I know it was either late 2020 or early 21. So it was either December 2020 or January 2021. I can find out though, actually. Because I can find the video that kind of kicked that off. It would be quicker, I think, to just do it on my fucking tablet. Actually, I know it would be quicker. Oh, look, now page unresponsive. No shit. Fuck off. That's different. Oh, wow, it usually just comes right out. Now I'm going to have to go to the channel and look for it, it looks like. What was on the other one? It was on that one. Fuck off. Let me scroll back. I might go back about a year and a half, I think. A year. I don't know what that was. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. So it was right around. Oh, it says November 8th, 2020 here. Okay. So it was, I'd say, early to mid-November 2020. Where am I? Okay. We haven't. Lord have mercy, Deja. I like that name. I wish I was more creative with my name. I mean, EKC people suck. I mean, that's like the least creative, I think. I was in like a hurry. I was naming the website for where I was writing. I wasn't even like, trying to be a blog writer. I just wanted a place to just fucking put my words out into the void, you know? So I'm like, what can I name it? And I was like, all right, considering what the blog post was about, it was about people sucking. So not literally, figuratively. And I'm just narcissistic enough to want my something that represents me in the title. So EKC, my initials. You know, I'm not quite narcissistic though, to the point where I want my full name, just the initials, a little bit. I'm just, doesn't look like anyone has any questions. I think I am. Oh wait, notice how she said that. It's like you should be grateful my attorney is trying to help you pitch. Yeah, I know exactly the part you're talking to. Know it. Yeah. Oh shoot, which one's the sock account? I gotta see that. And then I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I need to test something with one of my mods. Let me go into group chat. Oh no shit, that's your sock account? I didn't know that. Dude, I've seen you in chats. Oh my god, I never even knew that was you. Holy shit. You know, Sally has a sock account too. Like for the longest time I didn't know who it was. And it was then when she told me, I was like, oh my god, that's so obvious. Participants. Oh, it's not showing up now. I'm guessing that you're not on it. Okay. Bad. All right, let's see. All right, so I have you hit it now. Can I out your sock account? Well, no, with the other moderators, they know who you are, who your sock account is. They can tell me in the group chat. They see your posts or your messages. We're curious to see, like, if you're blocked by the channel owner or whatever, if you know when you come into the chat, if the channel owner can still see your messages or not, your posts, in the live chat. Then. Oh, little monster, I love that idea. I started a channel and I'm going to make videos of my animals at some point. Yes, you should. You absolutely should. We have a lot of birds here. I mean, they're everyday birds like robin and whatever. And I think one of the like in the crow family is this other kind of bird. And I know that they're uninteresting, you know, just we see them everywhere. But if you just sit here and look out the window and because they're always on the lawn. Like I think my yard has like the most worms or the best worms. I don't know. But they're always on my fucking lawn, both front and back. And they're always flying into our picture window too. Like it's funny. It's sad but funny. And I've sit here and I've watched them. I'm like, this would be so cool to get on video. Like they're common everyday birds, but we don't really see them do much of the shit that they do. And it's just so cool though to watch. And I have a two groundhogs actually in the backyard. They're always chasing each other. They're cute. They're very sketchy though. They're hard to get on video. And there's fucking rabbits everywhere, but no one wants to see them. Okay, so yeah, I don't see the messages. Can anyone else see the messages? Yeah, you can you see the messages on your account? Okay, so yeah, so if I block someone, oh no, wait a minute, that's right. We did this wrong way. I think you're supposed to block me. That's what we wanted that we were testing. We wanted to because I couldn't. I turned out I can see that person's comments, but it got us thinking: if the person has me blocked and they come into the live stream chat, can I still see the messages? So here, let me unblock you. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Where are you? Oh wait, I blocked you. That's right. There you are. Okay. Unhide. Okay, so you're unblocked. Rabbits are not adorable, Mrs. Cassandra. They're not. they're not. They're diabolical, but I mean that has nothing to do with it. That's just their behavior. But even their looks, like their heads are like this. Their heads aren't. I mean, they're like that. They're like plywood almost. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shape. And their eyes are on the sides of their heads. Like They look like aliens. Oh, that's so cool, Dirty Uncle Sal. I love that. Birds are awesome. I have a flock of sparrows that hang out with me, led by an individual bird named Fathead, who appears to converse with me every time he sees me. That is so cool. You want a rabbit now? Oh, I can see that, mermaid. Okay, yep. Rabbits are cool. You're blocked. Okay, so all right, now we know. Well, like I said, it turned out I could see their messages anyway, but now I know that if someone tries to block me and they come into the live stream chat, they can't block me from seeing their comments here. All right, good. So yeah, if anyone else was wondering that, we just tested it. Thank you, Autistic Chill. Oh, and hi, Steffi. Oh, I get why maybe their eyes are on the side. I get that. I understand that. But it doesn't make it less freaky looking, like less alien like. And their noses are like, even when they're sleeping, dude, their noses are always like moving. Like, I don't know. I feel like involuntary muscles like that movement should remain on the inside, like our heart or our lungs or whatever, not on the outside. That's just creepy. And they're adding to climate change. Apparently, like there's like an infestation of rabbits in Australia, and they keep kicking up all the dirt, and it's like actually adding to the climate change, like to global warming. So they're trying to kill us, I'm telling you. And I told a story the other night in Twitter Spaces. I'm convinced, I know I sound like I'm a crazy person, but it happened. It fucking happened, and I think I know why. Like where I used to live, the rabbits, they weren't afraid of humans, or at least they weren't afraid of me. They would hop toward you, not away. And this one was hopping toward me, and I was backing up to get away from it. And like it was backing up under a tree, and then a squirrel dropped something on my head. It turned out to be a nut. And I think that they collaborated to do that. I think that I was set up. Fuckers. Yeah, I don't even know what the fucking squirrels have against me. Like I did nothing to the squirrels. I feed them, if anything. Like in there, especially. Although, okay, one time I did use salted peanuts, but I mean, any other time was unsalted, so I don't know. Where do rabbits work? Is that a joke? Oh, you sent me up for a joke. At least it wasn't shit. It's okay. Okay. Touche. Shit would have hurt less, though. Okay. Answer IHOP restaurants. Reminds me of this video I made once for one of the people I worked with, or I say worked, but one of my colleagues over at friends. I keep saying that too. She was a colleague in the vaccine community, but she's a friend. But she loves puns. So I made a video and I slowed motioned it down. So you see the stick of butter go slowly across in front of the camera. I'm like, look at the butterfly. Squirrels see in slow motion. What? How do people even determine that? How does one discover this? I mean, it's not like we can put the squirrel's eyes in our head, How fucking fast is their brain moving if their eyes are moving in slow motion and their eyes move like crazy? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Autistic Shell. I'm sorry. I thought you heard me. Yes, I saw that. You typed in big letters. You're blocked. I saw it. Unless you were just telling me then that I was blocked, and then you commented again. I don't know. I'm not petting your bunny. I'm not. They'll bite me. They don't like me either. I think YouTube just hates me when I try to chat in Steve's live streams. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Yeah. I never had a problem, but although it was Unirock, so I'm sure it was all a bullshit story. But he claims that he really had a difficult time unblocking me one night when he was allowing me to talk in his chat. I don't know. I'm not picking the rabbit up. All right, now you guys are going to start harassing me with rabbits. I'm leaving. I'm not sure what you mean by that there, mermaid by the ocean. Pet my bunny. That kind of sounds like a double entendre. You see, I don't mind guinea pigs so much. I don't. Like they bite, but their bites aren't as bad. They're more chewing than biting. But they're not as like side, like narrow heads with eyes over here where the ears should be really. They're not quite that bad. Just a little bit. Yeah, I know. When the hell's the jury coming back on the Depp and her court case? Maybe you see, little mouse girl, you might be right. Maybe Uni is secretly a rabbit. Maybe that's why the chihuahuas wanted to eat him so bad. Because like, let's face it, it's a chihuahua. I mean, a rabbit might even take out a chihuahua, but I think the chihuahua has a fighting chance, at least with the rabbit. I bet that's why they hate Uni, because he's a rabbit. I never read Watership Down, so if you're talking to me. I do plan on doing another Uni tonight, though. The Twitter Space thing. I'm kind of like, I wanted to do it last night, but I was so fucking tired and it was so late by the time I got done streaming and everything. And I thought about like talking about the shit I was talking about on his face, but then I don't think it shows. So. What? What do you mean? It shipped last week. Why am I being told it just printed a label? Unless it means it just came into the country. Fucking hate ordering shit from overseas. Oh yeah, okay, it did just come into the country. Awesome. I think yesterday's update was that it was in Italy, so that's cool. Got here quick. Just have to wait for customs now. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up. So yeah, I have a few things I want to get done today, and I want to start working on a new entitlement translated video. It's been a while since I did one. Those are the ones I like doing the best. So when I do one, yeah, no, you can't hunt rabbits with Elmer Fudd. I mean, he just shoots himself in the face. You need like that Rambo gun, that 50 caliber gun that he had like on the back of that vehicle or whatever. That's what you need. That's what you need for rabbits because they're quick. All right, so yeah, let me get going and I'll get working on the video. Thanks for being here, guys. See you later. I am doing a Twitter space tonight. It usually probably be, I know it'll be in between 10 and 11 that I'll start it. And basically, so far, that's just been me up there talking because I haven't really figured out how to include other people, but I think I have it now. I think I got it. I think so. So hopefully I won't be alone up there tonight. And yeah, the more people who show up to talk, the longer I'll be out there walking and doing this. So help me lose weight. Show up. All right. Bye, guys.